I'm Katrina and this is Tare, and today I'm going to be planting some tomatoes. I'm not going to be planting all these right here, but we have had rain come through this afternoon. I don't think it was supposed to come until tomorrow, but we have rain in forecast for tomorrow and for the next day, so these guys are ready. Tomatoes and tomatillos are going out. Alright, so this horseshoe bed behind me has a pretty good run of space, and I have 5 different tomatoes to plant. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to plant 2 of each kind. I'm going to have extra, I'm going to share it with people, so that's okay. I want to plant more than I need, because then you always get what you need. So I'm going to be planting the varieties from this way, that way. And so from that side, it's going to be so first one in is Estiva F1. Next is Grand Marshal F1. These are all heat tolerant. Next up will be Jolene F1, and then Arkansas Traveler. And on the far end this way, we are going to have Porter. So that's my plan, and then I have a plan to plant more of these in the front. Don't know if I'm going to get that done today or not. We'll see if more rains comes. Alright, so our first one is going to go over here, and I think it'll go right here. And I'm going to plant it. I'm going to plant one here and then another one over here. So I have 2 in a pot. They all came up. Squeeze the pot. You can see the roots are coming down. Have some good root development on that. So I have my hori here, and I'm going to dig a hole right in here. So the way I plant tomatoes, so let's very gently tease these apart. There we go. Now I plant these on their sides, so each of these little hairs come off the tomato stem has a potential to become roots. Now I'm going to keep these leaves here because it's not very big yet. And sprinkle on some mycorrhizae. Alright, I lay it in the hole. And cover it up. So that will be good. So here's this growing tip, and that will actually straighten up with the sunlight in a few days. Might take a little longer because it's not supposed to be very sunny, but it's okay. Alright, so this is going on the other side now. There's one. Alright, these are going to be pretty close together, but I think it'll work. I think it'll be okay because we have more of this panel over here that we can work with. So I'm actually going to plant the base of it over here, and it'll come up over here. go. So this variety didn't have very many big ones, so these are the biggest ones. It's okay. They'll do. I do have good roots though. More small ones. They really did get stunted, I think. They're healthy. Alright, here's the last one. The small ones. Some good roots. Quail are enjoying the sunshine. Alright. There we go. This bed is planted. Alright, we have the purple tomatillo over here. Rio Grande Verde here. And these don't look too big except for one, but this is the Chupin del Malinco. And that's going to be a yellow one. We only have one big one and one small one of that. I have planted the purple one and the green one before. I have not planted the other before. This is a slug. I'm giving it that chicken. So the tomatillos did not do as well as the tomatoes did. They did not come up as many, and also really didn't grow as well, except for these two right here. Now these I do not plant on the side because they don't really have the same root thing. Not quite the same as the tomatoes. We'll let the rain water these in, and let's see how much time we have left. I might get to plant stuff in the front. We'll see. Alright, so I don't know if I can actually show you this because it's kind of in the front yard down along a strip that's very vegetated on either side, so I'm going to try. But I'm going to go same order, and I'm going to go actually the same east to west. So we're going to start with Porter on the east towards the street, then Arkansas Traveler, then Jolene, then Grand Marshal, then Estiva. And so they will be like this. That's just for me. And so I'm going to just do one of each one in the front, and then we'll go from there. I changed my mind. I want to just do one container. Like, this one has 3 in it. I don't know that I need 3, but I feel like it'll give it more chance if I don't mess too much with the roots. I don't know, we're experimenting here. So I'm gonna do one container, whether that's 1, 2, or 3. I think it's gonna be 2 except for this one. I found a solution. You guys are wearing a funnel. This is how long I haven't been over here. The pawpaws are still alive, and I found strawberries. So this is what I put on top of the camera when it's raining. It worked pretty good. I probably need to save this somewhere so I know where it is. Put some tape over the top and call it good. Maybe clean it. So I got the 5 varieties of tomato planted here. I planted them just upright. Mostly to the soil line, maybe a little bit above. And so I'm done planting tomatoes. I have some extras I'm going to be giving away to people, and we will see how they do. Now, the reason why I picked this location is I'd never, on purpose except for last year, it didn't grow. This was never a place I thought would be great for tomatoes. However, they just showed up one year. So how do tomatoes just show up? Is my garden just that good? It showed up because I had this was a new bed at the time, and I planted all these things, and then I added worm castings. So the worms with worm castings, they do not process they don't eat the seeds, and tomato seeds in particular, they are known for not really breaking down. And so I had a bunch of tomatoes, and in fact that's where the ground cherries came from as well. And then I also had tomatoes started in the screen and porch because I put some of that in some pots with you know, plants. It was fertilizer. So I dug some of those up, put them out here because that's where they were growing, and they just appeared. So I figure it was a really, really good tomato year that year. So last year, after not having them for a year, I thought, oh, I'll put them out here. But that did not work last year, and everything did not do great. So I'm trying front yard and backyard this time, both in areas where I know they have been successful, and we'll see what happens. So, have you planted your tomatoes? Do you have your garden hands yet? I hope that you're getting out there. If you haven't planted tomatoes in the ground, hopefully you've planted starts already and you're ready to go, or you're planning on buying them, because it's okay to go and buy them. I bought peppers this year, well, not very many, but I bought some peppers this year because, as you guys saw, not very many of my peppers actually peppered. But I think my plan for that is it'll take me through the summer a little bit, but I'm going to plant them when you're supposed to plant them biologically, which is in the summer. They like the heat. So everybody plants tomatoes and peppers indoors. You can plant them from seed. So I'm going to do that, and maybe they'll establish better in the green stock that way. And it has nothing to do with green stock or not green stock. This all has to do with my seed starting setup is inside of my garage, and it's not heated. So that, I believe, is what it has to do with. So I've started them in the house just fine. Anyway, gonna have to change that for next year. So thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I don't know if I'm going to do daily content all the time or right now. Right now, as long as I'm doing something in the garden, you guys are going to see it. And I want to make sure that you guys see this content so that you guys get pushed to get your stuff in the ground. I work full-time, so basically I have weekends and evenings to plant and do plant-related things, garden-related things, animal-related things, canning-related things, so this is why I'm doing it in little spurts. Alright, thank you for watching. Please share this with someone who is eager to get gardening, and enjoy the day.